What am I doing with a bike at the airport? Why am I in Singapore? And most importantly, how did we even get to this point? Welcome to episode 1 of No Idea What I'm Doing, Bike Edition. Okay, so you're probably a bit confused, and to be honest, so am I. So let's break it down. Who, what, where, when, why. Who? I'm Will, I'm 19 years old from Australia. I grew up mountain biking, camping, climbing, hiking, anything outdoorsy, I grew up doing it. What? What I'm doing is on a one-way ticket, riding my bike through Southeast Asia and just kind of seeing where I end up. The whole plan is to not really have a plan. Where? Well, I start my journey in Singapore, and that's all I really know. I don't know where I'll go, I don't know where I'll end up. So the where is kind of a bit of a big unknown. When? Well, I'm actually overseas now. I left on the 25th of November, 2025. But I've been planning and saving up for this trip since I was 18. Why? Well, to travel, make memories, and all the stuff that everyone usually says. But why on a bike? Well, I want to take it really slow, explore the unknown, and to be one of the few people that actually go off the beaten path. Alright, now that we know what's happening, let's get into how we got to this point. Firstly, I need a bike. Luckily, Dave off Marketplace sold me a good bike that only needed a little bit of maintenance. What do you reckon? Do I look pretty professional? What about now? Check that out. Man, I feel like a fighter pilot. Look at how fast she goes. Look at this. Not bad brakes either. Ooh, that one's very grabby. Oh, smells like vodka. Look what I just discovered, right? I'm thinking, what am I gonna do with this when I don't want to wear it? When it's not sunny, when it's dark? I think I have to get a little necklace or something, but no. Pop that on there. Dude, it even goes upside down. How cool is that? Alright, something a bit exciting came today. Check out these. These are my panniers, or the baggers that go on my bike that I'm going to be carrying all my stuff with. They're massive, man. Dude, I'm going to be able to take everything with me. That's so cool. Alright, I had a package rock up with the rest of the gear for my bike. Pretty excited. We're in a bit of the different locations because I'm actually on my lunch break at work. But, you know, I couldn't wait till the weekend to bust this bad boy open. I ordered this off Temu a couple weeks ago, and to be honest, I can't really remember what's in there. Yeah, let's open it up and have a look, shall we? Let's see what's in it. Okay, so, this might make it easy. First thing, it's supposed to be a little phone tripod. Let's open it up and see if it works. Alright, it's a little small, but look at that. I don't have to hold it anymore. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's see. Lucky dip, what's next? Next is... What is this? Honestly, I forgot what I ordered. Let's see. Oh, look! It's a little mirror. I can put that on my bike. See if I'm about to get run over by a car. It's pretty small. It's only like a little bit bigger than my eyeball, but... Yeah. Alright, let's clip it on. There we are. Boom, little mirror. Okay, see what's next. Lucky dip. Ooh, okay. Don't worry, I have some bigger stuff too. Next, I have my multi-tool. It's actually pretty heavy. I thought it would kind of be pretty light and crappy, but... Alright, next one. Oh, this one's already out. So, this looks like it is a... I think this is my bag. So, I'm not 100% sure where everything's gonna go. I think this one might go here. This thing here. This is one of the ways I'm gonna be having water. So the way it works is it's kind of like a big water bladder. This one's supposed to sit here, and the water bladder goes inside, so when I'm cycling along, I can just drink without having to get a water bottle. I just saw it on Temu. I thought it was pretty cool. Next thing, I have this. Hopefully to make my seat more comfy. I have no idea if it'll work or not, but it was like $1.50, so thought I'd give it a try. Yeah. Next, we have these. So these are a bunch of, so I got 2 sets of them. I got 4 big ones, 4 small ones, so I can strap stuff on my bike. So that'll be pretty handy, I reckon. Last but not least, I actually can't remember what this is. Whoa, what was that? Oh, look at this. Alright, this is my main bag that I'll have up front. Alright, let me check. Alright, that's everything. Let's try to attach everything to the bike. Look how swaggy that looks. Wow. Alright, I guess that's gonna be my cycling setup for as long as I have money for, I guess. That's pretty crazy. So, what is all this? First, these are the panniers. Okay, this is where I'm going to store the majority of my stuff. Alright? Next is this bag here. This is kind of like my repair bag, my tool bag. So I have a bit of tape, some tools in there, like a spare tube, some glue, maybe some like thread and needle, just so I can fix anything I need. Next, this one here is my water. Okay, I'll probably have water here, and I might even have some water here as well. But this is just going to be my main easy water to access while I ride. You can see in here that if you open up this little blue bladder in there, that and then that comes out the tube. Might have to find a better way to have this, but also then again, you know, if you turn that way, maybe that's not too bad. This here will have, you know, like camera, batteries, so I can film everything, as well as some snacks and all that. Just the stuff that I need to access while I'm riding. I've also got another pocket in here, so I can store some stuff in there. And what I reckon I'll end up doing is using those straps there. I might bungee and attach my tent and like sleeping stuff on the front. Yeah. Wow, this is getting real. It's 5 weeks till I leave, which is pretty insane now that I say that out loud. 5 weeks until I cycle through Southeast Asia for forever, for as long as I can. Wow. One other thing, I might roll up a backpack here, just so that if I've got a couple of days in a city or whatever, bikes wherever I'm staying, I can have a backpack to wander around with. I can also put, you know, like food and stuff in there, because, you know, I imagine for the most part I'll be eating out, because it's so cheap and there's just so many options. But I'll definitely have food so that I can cook up for myself when I'm off wild camping with no one around. And don't forget my little mirror. Hello. You'll have to excuse the no helmet. Usually I'm not a bad boy, but don't have one today. Well, both the tires are flat, but it feels pretty good. Alright, so as far as gear goes, this is a pretty major one. This was most of my gear. But what I still need is a tent. So I've been scouring Facebook Marketplace for the last month or so. And time's getting closer. I don't really want to buy a new tent, but I don't really have a tent that's great either. And there haven't been many great ones on Marketplace. So yeah, so tent, a comfy seat, because my seat at the moment is pretty terrible. I reckon some bike pants as well with the padding. You know, that's If you might be starting to figure out my main concern of the trip. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. I went to the bike shop yesterday and I got a couple of pretty cool goodies. First off, I got 2 fresh tires, because these tires are looking a little old. Next thing I got in my bag of goodies is a pump. Pretty self-explanatory, I feel like. Then I also got a little phone holder. This one was an impulse buy. I was not planning on getting this at all. I have 2 of these. These are quick links, so that'll help if I break my chain. I got 3 fresh inner tubes. I reckon I'm going to replace the 2 that are in there because I feel like they're a little bit old. I pumped them up with air and I haven't ridden them and they're kind of deflated again, so it's not great. But yeah, 2 fresh ones, 1 spare. Alright, last 2 also relate to the tires. They're both kind of like little tire patch kits. It's got a little bit of rubber glue and you can see some little patches and stuff. This one is let me pop that bad boy open, some tire levers to help take the tire off the bike, and it also came with a couple of fresh patches and a tiny bit of sandpaper, which is really handy. Alright, slight issue. This is the bottom of the bike box and it kind of got a bit wet. So, yeah. Taking my handlebars out and look, there's water dripping from there. Why is there water dripping from there? I don't like that. Alright, I've taken a lot off the bike to get it to fit in the box. So I've taken the handlebars off, strapped them over here. I have obviously taken the wheels off, pedals have come off, the little kickstand has come off, the mud guard has come off. Yeah, look at that, it fits. Made it to Melbourne. Now I just gotta go get my bike. I really hope it's still in one piece. I do not trust that they actually took care of it, judging by the people who, took my bike. But yeah. What do we reckon the odds are it comes out in one piece? I'm at the oversized baggage claim. I don't know why these are here. They don't look that massive to me, but who knows? Fingers crossed, I really hope my bike's okay. Alright, 2 for 2. Looking good. Realised I'm in the domestic terminal. I'm in the wrong spot. Oh, this elevator's gonna be a tight squeeze. I don't even know if we'll fit. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna fit. Okay, this is gonna get a bit complicated. bit saying it's not passport name for the match to book in. I haven't put my whole name. Shit. Alright, we did it. I had to let the air out of my tires, so it's got even more tape. I'm kind of worried this one might not hold. Now I gotta go find oversized. All I know is it's next to Macca's, and I'm pretty hungry, so I think that works out well. Alright, bike's dropped off. I have a feeling we can take a lot better care of it than than the Brisbane people. They were so sweet. They're like, oh, what are you off to? Like, they looked at my stars and were like, oh, we might have to let it flat. We can see what we can do. And I'm like, nah, it's fine. Like, don't even stress. They were really lovely. Didn't end up getting Macca's because I don't want Macca's, man. I want real food. Mate, fingers crossed the tape holds up. The amount of times I've said fingers crossed today, it's not even funny. Ever since I was little, I've always wanted to see what it looks like on the inside of those security machines. Now that I have a camera, I can finally test it. Ooh, here we go. Oh, through the door. Oh, it's pitch black. No, wait. Oh, there's like sparkles. What the heck? Is that gonna break my camera? It's probably not good. Woo! Oh, yeah, out we come. Woo, wasn't that exciting? This is kind of sad. The bit where we say goodbye. I was seeing that on the drive to the airport. I don't know when to say goodbye to Australia. Because who knows? Who knows where I'll end up? Who knows how long I'll be overseas? Who knows if I come back, Bye, Australia. I'm sorry guys, I gotta cut the video there, but I'll give you a sneak peek of what's coming up in episode 2 of No Idea What I'm Doing, Bike Edition. I'll keep going, don't stop. Guys, I think I've somehow ended up on some sort of a racetrack. I'm gonna cross the world's busiest land border. Whoa, what is this? Oh, my chain's broken at the worst time.